Hi, and welcome to iCentral. I'm Anaya Smith, and today we'll be going around campus and asking our fellow students here at the university how they were affected by Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma, if they know anyone that was affected, and what they can do to help. Are you familiar with the recent natural disasters, Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma? And do you by any chance know anyone that was affected?
Yeah, I have a sister in Houston. She's my god sister actually, but she just had a baby like a couple weeks before the hurricane happened, and they had to evacuate the house. And she has two other kids, so all my nieces and nephews like were in a hotel.
I have quite a bit of family and friends that live in my hometown and in the surrounding areas that I know for a fact that their houses got very badly damaged because of storm winds and just debris flying everywhere.
I have a lot of family down there around Galveston, and they lost everything.
Wow.
So it's going to be hard to find places for them to live now. Luckily, I have more family in Texas to where they'll be able to stay. But
they can stay with.
Yeah, my great uncle lost his house that he had built.
I actually have family in Houston, and my landlord actually lives in Florida. My family in Houston weren't directly affected. They were without work and they didn't have to go to school because my aunt is a teacher. But in Florida, my landlord actually had to move temporarily about 4 or 5 hours away from where she was. I did call and check up on her, like the power and stuff was down. So we had to communicate via Facebook through another account. But other than that, no, nothing was severely damaged of her. So
I haven't experienced any personally, but I do have family in Texas, but they weren't close enough where they were affected by the hurricane. But I do have a cousin in Florida, and I know recently they've been playing videos of Miami, like flooded. Gladly he's not in Miami, but still I see it's so big, like it'll basically take over Florida.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I do have family in Houston. Thankfully, they were safe, but things didn't go as well. You know, they weren't able to work because like their jobs did get flooded and stuff like that. So nothing happened to their homes, but their life definitely was impacted by the hurricane.
And with all of this going on and just so many people you know have been affected, have you maybe done anything or possibly tried to reach out in any way to help the victims in Houston or in Florida?
I know that there's a ton of relief effort going down. I've been in contact with family and friends seeing if they need anything. So far, mainly they just need fresh water and food because I know that fresh water is hard to come by, especially in disaster areas.
So there's different organizations on campus that are doing donations. Like there was a benefit concert for Hurricane Harvey, and they talked about Hurricane Irma and the upcoming hurricanes as well. So they did a benefit concert, and I went to that, attended, and tried to donate not just money but time as well. Being educated, I think, on those type of issues are very important. So
I know I did I am a part of Mo Volunteers, and I did walk around with a sign at Get the Red Out for the Red Cross, and I advertised they were doing a blood drive to send the blood down to the members, and we also collected donations from them, money donations to send down to Harvey as well.
I know some clubs are trying to collect things to send down there, churches or certain organizations around Warrensburg just fundraise. There was this fraternity that fundraised specifically for Irma.
So I did actually go shopping today. I went to some of the grocery stores. They are collecting money when you check out, and I know the Dollar General had a sign up collecting items down the aisle, for soap and stuff like that you can purchase to have it donated.
Do you think that there is anything due to climate change or anything like that maybe has caused such a large devastation? Because this is something that huge that we haven't seen in several years. Do you think that this is due to climate change or something like that?
I don't really think it's caused by climate change, considering we've had a series of hurricanes in the past, and we've had seriously bad hurricanes in the past. Things happen, and I think it's being dealt with fairly well, considering it took years to clean up Katrina. And so far from what I've seen, people have been helping out and dealing with how to clean up everything down there pretty well. It's just we had 3 hurricanes in a row. It's hard to pick up after the first one when you have 2 more on the way.